Give it up for Jaclyn Mullen, everybody. Jaclyn Mullen.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Thank you for coming out tonight. You know, when I thought about this, I always thought I'd have a theme song going. Maybe Baby Got Back? I don't know if it's too early for that, but I'm new to New York, yes. I moved here to find a boyfriend. Damn you, Sex in the City. There is no sex in the city, okay? Ladies, you agree with me on this, right? All right? I went out last Tuesday night, and this attractive gentleman said to me, you know, I'd really like to take you out on a date on Friday, and I said, I have a better idea. I'm graduating from comedy school on Wednesday. I moved here just to be a stand-up comedian. Why don't you come to my show? To which he says to me, you're funny. I didn't say I was a rocket scientist, okay? I said I was a comedian. So I said to him, yes, I'm funny. And he was like, well, come on, like, just give me a little something. Just give me a little taste. Now, let me tell you, okay? My Irish father brought me up right. My Armenian mother brought me up right. I don't give you a taste. I don't put out comedy on the first night. It's my first time with you people. And it's special and it's memorable. All right? Any Armenian people here in the house? Any Armenian people, by chance? Any Irish people? Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. I'm excited. I got to get more in touch with my Irish heritage. You know, growing up as an Irish Armenian mutt was rather interesting. 8th grade PE class, this girl sits down and looks at me and she's like, oh my God, like, how did you get those big lips? To which I said, well, I'm Armenian. And she was like, Armenian? I love Giorgio Armani. Now, I'm not the first Armenian Irish entertainer that you guys have probably seen. There are a lot of famous Armenians. Cher. If I could turn back time. Cher doesn't have to turn back time because her music and her face are still stuck in the 80s, right? Right? Andre Agassi, now there's someone that wishes he could turn back time. Bald now, mullet with the like headband thing back then. Dr. Jack Kevorkian. Oh, I don't know what to say about that. And last night I found out that Princess Diana is 1/64th Armenian. This is true. I will take it. Every little bit counts, okay? So Google it. But I think what's really put Armenian people on the map is a very serious family documentary. You may have seen it, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm channeling my inner Courtney tonight in this outfit, and Kardashian fans, okay. Coming from Los Angeles, I heard about Keeping Up with the Kardashians from my inside Hollywood resources, my elderly Armenian grandparents. I went to visit them in Florida, and my grandmother says to me, Jacqueline, there is a wonderful show on the Armenian family. Come, we watch. So when the Jersey Shore came on, do I have any Jersey Shore fans here? I thought it'd only be natural to watch the Jersey Shore with my grandparents. Except they got into a fight. My grandfather thought that t-shirt time was pita time. I had to tell him to step away from the pita bread. What Keeping Up with the Kardashians shows you about my people is that number one, our last names end in I-A-N. And number two, Armenian women have big butts. So it is no coincidence that my mother's maiden name is Asadorian. True story. Swear to God, I'm Irish, I don't lie. You know, recently my grandfather wanted to have a very serious talk with me, and I thought it's because I'm 29 and not married yet. Gentlemen, looking for somebody special? Instead, what he said to me was so much more shocking. He was like, Jacqueline, show me Twitter. And I'm like, you've never touched a computer. You don't know the internet. How the hell do you know Twitter? And he looks at me and he's like, what do you mean? You think I'm gypsy? You think I live under a rock? I watched the Twitter on my HD TV, on my VRD. I learned the Twitter from Nancy Grace. Now we need to tweet Charlie Sheen. He not winning. He disgrace to his family. I don't know what's worse. My grandfather wanting to tweet Charlie Sheen or my mom being on Facebook. Now I love my mom, okay? But didn't our parents used to have to monitor our internet use? How is it that we get older and now we have to monitor theirs, right? I go out to networking events in LA and I'm a professional, and one time I was out at an event and these people started pointing at me and they're like, there she is, that's the girl. So I'm like, oh my God, did I step on toilet paper? Am I walking around with it or whatever? And I got home, and it was staring me right on the face in my Facebook wall. Dear Jacqueline, have a lovely day, pumpkin. Love, Mommy. I deactivated that shit right away. Love you, Mom. Love my family. You know, my grandfather's very supportive of my entertainment aspirations. He wants me to go on the show Wipeout. This is how I'm gonna make it big in Hollywood. Now, for those of you that don't know, Wipeout is a show where flying objects hit you and knock you into freezing cold water. So I was like, do you love me? And he's like, of course I love you. Why you no Wipeout? You Armenian, you strong, you make family proud. You win $100,000, you Asadorian, you Wipeout. And on that note, God bless America. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You guys have been amazing. I love New York. Thank you very much.
Jaclyn Mullen, everybody. Jaclyn Mullen. Come on. Funny stuff.